All right, well, this is John, and I can't do much work on this fascia anymore, at least until the weather starts calming down. I'm in Southern California in Riverside County, and we've got the Pacific Ocean maybe 30 miles away, 35 miles away as a crow flies. Takes about, now it probably takes, like this time of day, what is it, like close to 10 a.m. Probably takes an hour to get there. Used to take a half hour, but that was 25 years ago when I moved here. They did just repave the street, so that's nice. And I'm just trying to fix the house up. I haven't really done anything to it, and when I first moved here I did a lot of work. Built this gate and fence and tons of other stuff, but after 25 years things just get, Mother Nature takes over. Anyway, so the next fascia I want to work on is this one right up here. I was going, oh, I can just stand on the roof and work it, put a ladder up there. But if you look at it, there's only about this much room to stand up there at an angle. And that's not real good. I don't think I can, if I can lift this thing up a little bit. Got it on a stick. Yeah, I just want to replace that whole piece up there. So I'm thinking about the scaffolding. It's about, I called the manufacturer, Home Depot rents it out. It's adjustable, fully adjustable to almost 12 feet up. And that's about right where right there, the platform it'll work. And it's about a hair over 6 feet long, so it's 76 inches long, 43 inches across. So I can put it right here and hopefully be able to attack that, because I got to get a crowbar, hammers, drills, all that stuff. And I'm going to probably have to take some of those tiles off, try to figure out what to do with that drip edge right there that caused the problem. I don't know. I would like to just put a gutter on that so when the water comes down. But it's like at an edge right here. Kind of weird. I have to think of it. I'll run it by ChatGPT. ChatGPT really does help. As long as you don't use it for goofy, stupid stuff. But it instantly searches the internet, so you don't have to. And once I get that one, this one here, it doesn't look good, but it's still solid. And there is a little drip thing right there. To push those tiles back, they kind of want to come out when there's earthquakes or whatever. I did all these huge, I don't know what they are, what size they are, but they're huge. There's about 4 of them They all kind of look like that. I think they're still solid. They just need to put some wood filler on there, prime it, and paint it. I would like to paint the whole house eventually. Last time I painted it was 25 years ago. Then there's that horrible section up there. This could be kind of a short video. I'm not going to be able to do any work because it's been like 100 degrees here, and it's March 18th. And it's been like over 95 for the last week. I wanted to start at, usually March. I mean, it gets cold. I've seen it snow here twice, so it gets cold. So I've been stuck in the house. You can't really do anything when it gets that hot out here. Not at my age. Even if I was 30 years old, I wouldn't like it. And then we're going to work on this section here, scaffolding down here. Figure out that drip rail, maybe get it off on top of this roof. Let's see if I can get the top to extend this stick out as high as I can. That's about it. I'm going to get it. Up there's it's kind of like a solar heater for a pool. When we moved in, got this guy, and he put in there, they're just these plastic tubes that run along this whole top, up this roof up here. The roof goes really far out straight, and there's all these tubes. And when you run the pool pump, it pumps water up through those things, retains the heat, the water does, and then pumps it back into the pool. You can see those pipes. Okay. Yeah, there's just a valve right there. So I take care of all this stuff myself because, the price of everything now. Luckily, I know how to kind of fix and work on all this stuff. I installed a new pool pump myself a few years ago. It's just an old pool. House was built in '87. I figure the pool was probably installed maybe in 1990, 1995. I put all these bricks down here. It's kind of a mess here because it's always, I don't know, things always seem to gather. You clean it up, and then a couple of months later you go, where'd all this stuff come from? Me. But there used to be a deck here that was raised when we moved here, and there were tons of spiders. I mean, big nasty spiders. This area gets black widows and brown widows and wolf spiders. So I took the deck out. That's the remaining. The only thing I left was inside this shed right here that I bought at Sears. I got to clean this out. I tried the other day, and it was probably 150 degrees in here. But everything stays dry and everything. I just bought this $400 Yard Max gasoline powered. That means it's front wheel drive, so it's easy to mow the lawn. I hate the lawn. My wife likes it. I just I have to pay the water bill for it, and we're close to Palm Springs. Lawns just don't do well. You got to keep watering them, and the price of everything is just going out of control. Energy, war in Iran, price of gas going up. But I don't like battery powered lawnmowers. I had one. It was, not as powerful as these things. But yeah, that That's great. You just take it, you just hit this lever. It's got adjustable speeds on how fast you want it to go, and there's a little bit of a slope on the lawn, so yeah, that's great. I should have bought one of those 20 years ago. Okay, so yeah, I have a green thumb. I haven't worked a whole lot lately on this yard, but I did put in all these bricks here. I gotta clean it up. There were weeds. We had, I think November, December, we had so much rain here, you know. I built that arch right there with some of the wood that I got from the deck that I just dismantled. I saved all the wood. Then I built a greenhouse over there. Don't use it. And a little patio, and it had this thing right here. You can see some of this wood is also rotting. I didn't like it that it was open air, so I put these panels here to give shade and protect everything. What else? Here's the pool. Here's my robotic cleaner. Pool needs to be replastered, but you know, it doesn't have any cracks, or the walls, everything is smooth. If it's rough, you know, you can't, you know, you cut your feet. No, it's real smooth, but it's stained. I'm trying to get the stains out. I got one that's powered, a cleaner that's powered by the pump, and this one, I got this, I didn't have to pay for it. The company sent it to me to review it, and it actually does work. I think it was $100 and something if you had to buy it. I charge it, and it goes. I just cleaned it out, and I couldn't believe how much stuff it gathered. But anyway, so peach trees blooming in March. It's not supposed to. A lot of weeds. They were like this high, and I had to take the weed whacker and clean them up. Yeah. But anyway, so here's the back of the house. It's kind of a strange house. These were starter homes. You know, the bedrooms are pretty small except for the top one. The top one is the master bedroom. That's on the top floor. That room's pretty big. Put a window air conditioner in there for my wife. It works pretty good. Got central air and all that stuff, but you know, I don't use it that much because I'm hanging out in the garage. The garage is kind of like a playroom, you know, with a big screen on the wall, and it was finished, completely finished. It used to be a sales office for the development here, and so there's ceiling fans, there's a in-wall air conditioner like that, but big one, and it gets it down to 70 degrees when it's 100 out here, so that works. And what's strange about this house, I didn't really like it at first, but I got kind of used to it. It's called the zero lot line house, and that's where every house here in this development has a zero lot line. That means that their yard butts right up against this house. I cannot get to the other side of the house. Okay, I mean, I can if I want, but for, you know, like every day I can't just go walk around this side. I can walk around this side, just like the house here. And they can't get to that side of their house, but that's a smaller house. This one's about 1,524 square feet. I am, you know, when I pressure wash this house, I am gonna have to get on the other side. There's 2 dogs there. The girl's real nice who rents that. Huge trees. they've already cut them down once, and then just these eucalyptus trees. I had 2 of them. They're ironbark eucalyptus. And there was a couple in the backyard here on my hill, and they were dropping leaves in here and just leaving rust marks where the leaves fall, because iron bark, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so it's 0 lot line. I know that the house across the street, they put a fence in between their houses, you know, and no problems, but I got all the materials and stuff and plans and everything. I was going to do it myself because I've built fences before. And I told the property manager what I wanted to do. You know, nobody uses that yard. It's just dirt. It's cowboy landscaping, weeds and dirt. You know, it's just going to build, you know, I have an easement. I think it's a 5-foot easement to do maintenance on the house, you know. So, I mean, I can go over there if I didn't get along with them, you know. I mean, it would be like a nightmare, right? But I was just going to build a fence from here to the front, you know, no big deal, and put some pavers there so I could, you know, maybe store big ladders or big long things, or just have access to the side of the house, you know. There's no windows on this side of the house. So weird. Yeah, and you can see these lovely things here. This is a double fence. Now, it started leaning over, way over, and I didn't feel like spending the money. You know, a new fence, I know that they'd be about probably, I'm sure, between $5,000 and $8,000, if not $10,000. I know just to resurface the pool is between $15,000 and $20,000. You know, crazy. I was going to paint it, but then I read that the paint doesn't last long. It lasts about 3 or 4 years, and you got to do it again. But this fence here, what I did is I just removed these boards here, found the broken posts. They're all just broken posts. And then I already had this wood that I saved from some job. I just put cement there and attached the laterals to the post like that. And it's, you know, it's good and strong now. I mean, I had to do it to the other side too a little bit. It looks kind of funny. I even had to do it to the greenhouse because wood just rots. Even if you protect it, it rots. But now it's strong. It's kind of a cheap way of doing it. If you can't afford it, I mean, we could afford it, but why drain our savings? You know. Anyway, so I was looking at this side of the house. That everything needs to be recaulked here. I mean, there's just tons of. I already did that once. So I got to do it again. But you can see there's a tile hanging off there that needs to be pushed back in. And there's a rotten corner right there. I think it's the only other one. Rotten corner right there. I can put a ladder up there and be okay. There's a big lip here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do that. So first, before painting the house, I'm gonna fix all those areas of fascia, then pressure wash it, and then paint it. But this blasted heat, I mean, it's already close to 90 degrees at 10 in the morning. I mean, you just can't, you know, it's not healthy, especially at my age. I can do it. You know, about 3 weeks ago when I did 2 of these posts here because the wind had push the fence over. That was so hard. You know, it was 90 degrees. I was glad that it was hot because, you know, the cement dries better and everything. I was afraid it was going to rain, but anyway, so in the meantime, you know, I looked at the weather report. It's going to be over 90 degrees for the next 7 days. Not gonna do it. You know, I'm not going anywhere. So I got the month of April. I figure April, hopefully it'll cool down some so I can get this done. I'm just gonna work on my weed whacker. Yeah, maybe I'll record this. I don't know. So this is about a probably 10-year-old weed whacker that I've had for a long time, and it's Troy built. And I just one day it just died, and I went through all the process of figuring it out. You know, I have fuel, I had spark, but it wouldn't start. So I checked a bunch of stuff. I love using ChatGPT for some reason. I don't know why. And ChatGPT gave me all these. It looked up the model number. It gave me all these tests, you know, and it passed almost all the tests except for compression. You know, what happened was when the thing quit on me, in this area right here, there's a cover with an O-ring. And when the thing quit on me and I took this apart, you know, or looked at it, and when I got all this stuff off of it, that cover was hanging off by one screw, and it was a 1/2 inch out, so the crankcase was exposed. Could affect compression a little bit. The compression on this thing was at about 90 psi. It should have approximately 110 to 120, so I don't think there was enough compression in this thing. Although ChatGPT said it should start even with 90. And you go, yeah, well, you know, it's a 2-cycle. I don't know if that makes a difference, but anyways, I got sick and tired of messing with this thing for a week. So I found on Amazon, I found a short block, and this is called the short block. It has the piston in it, all that stuff in it, this shaft, and I'm just going to transfer all these parts onto it, and hopefully it'll start. And you know, I think it's 10 years old. I mean, I've put it through a lot of brutal exercises. You know, I use it to trim, then I blow everything out to the street and then pick it up in the backyard on that hill, cutting weeds everywhere, you know, they grow. Yeah. So the short block should arrive today. Well, it's Thursday. It should be here on Monday. It's still going to be hot. Be over 90 degrees, so I might just work on this until the weather cools down. I mean, usually it's like 60 degrees here, all of Southern California and LA. It had like 98 degrees too, you know, and down at the beach it's like 85, 87 degrees. It's just a high pressure system that won't go away. Anyways, that's it. That's probably it for this video. I'm just going to work on this and wait for the weather.